All right, here we go. Bum, 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 na, 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 na. Eventually. All right. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to Misfit Corner Comics Presents. This is the artist Andrew speaking, and we are live streaming. And once again, you're joining us for the Hero Hour. And once again, as always, or at least I hope as always, I have my good friend Avery here with me. How's it going, man?
Not always.
Why not? Not always.
I'm always your friend. I just sometimes don't want to admit that. I mean, sometimes I can't make it.
That's so funny. Oh, you're so mean. You're so mean.
I know.
He's definitely the yin to my yang, people.
Dude, don't.
We have so much stuff going on tonight.
Every time I admit to being your friend, you ruin it.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry.
No, you're not. You do it on purpose.
Yeah, I know. I make you cringe on purpose. Hey, it's a # crew. It's Evan Hotemp. He does # crew.
Hashtag #.
It's not hashtag. There's no such thing as a hashtag. It's a #.
It's #.
I don't know what you're talking about. #. That's right. All right, guys. Let's see. What are we drawing tonight? Hey, Todd.
Oh,
hey, look, God. It's Melissa. And it's Melissa and the baby.
Yes,
hey, guys.
You're not a woman. Stop freaking out over babies.
Dude, I'm gonna go see that baby soon. Let me see if I can switch my camera over. Hold on.
Here's the highlights. It's gonna poop. It's gonna pee. It's gonna eat. It's gonna cry.
It's a microphone.
It's also laughing.
Hey, can you see me? Can you see me? Hi.
Yes. They're trying not to scar it for life yet.
Can she hear us?
Yeah,
can she hear us talking? All right, Avery, shut up. Be quiet. Stop saying mad things about babies.
She's interested in the microphone.
She likes. Well, you know what's so funny is whenever the kitten is on my desk, she likes the microphone sponge thingy.
Sure, if you want to compare my child to a cat.
Yeah.
See?
Most kids are like cats.
Yeah. You want to hear something really funny? The kitten had to go to the vet the other day, and while the kitten was there, my wife had her getting her nails clipped, and the vet got to the very last nail, and as he went to clip it, the kitten turned and bit him so bad that he bled, threw down the clippers, and walked out of the room.
Oh my gosh.
Swearing, yes.
Oh.
So in other words, babies are just like kittens.
Sometimes they draw blood.
Oh, don't touch all my cameras. She's like, I love these cameras.
Does she have teeth yet? Has that happened yet?
Yeah, she has 2 coming in at the bottom. They're not all the way up, but they're through the skin.
Oh, excellent. Hey, the Burning One's here and says hello. What's up, Burning One? Haven't seen you in a while.
Oh. No. God. Stop getting my pencils.
But they're right there, Todd.
I know.
Todd, this is turning into a whole different show now that we have babies on board.
Say goo goo.
Hi, Melissa. How are you?
I'm good.
Are you prepared for the Comic-Con?
No.
Who
we
could
did talk about what day I'm taking the kids.
Oh yeah, what day are you bringing the kids?
Well, I guess that's some things.
You're doing through.
Did you?
Sunday.
No, I think we're doing Sunday.
Excellent.
I left you this morning and we hadn't quite figured out how to confirm our badges.
Oh, yeah, I haven't done that yet. I still have my.
I clicked on.
Oh, can you do that then? Because we got really confused. There was no like.
I clicked on it. I clicked on. Yeah, I clicked on. So you go to the URL.
Yeah.
You it says you click this button and you're like, oh, this will be easy, and then it takes you to another service. That I had a password for my account because I guess we did that last year too, although I don't remember using it. And then when I logged in, there was nothing. There was no indication of anything to do. It was just, it showed me the application. There was nothing there. And Melissa thinks she has another account for her badge, but I could not figure it out. And I was like, you know what?
All right. Well, I'm logging in now. Let's see.
Share your screen
Oh.
after you've logged in.
Yeah, it'd be a bad idea to.
Don't show your password, but I do want to see what your screen looks like so we can like see if this is like a.
All right. Well, hold on. Let me make sure there's nothing vitally important on this page before I share it. All right. So I'm sharing this. Let's see here. It's got past events.
Right.
2017, 2019, 2009.
Yeah, there was nothing to say like activate badge, right?
I don't even think I saw all of that.
No, we saw most of that.
I didn't see manage your Comic-Con profile. Oh, I guess I did.
Yeah.
Yeah. So activate your badge.
All right. Where's that at?
Exactly.
Thank you. Okay, so I don't feel so bad.
All right.
Order history. It's got all the previous years. Look at that. It goes all the way back to 2015, 2016.
I don't know. Maybe some Googling needs to happen. I don't know.
Hey, remember when 2 tickets only cost $56? Wow, that was a long time ago.
Yeah, but there's no confirmation, right? There's no like, it doesn't do anything.
All right, well, manage your Comic-Con. Oh yeah. Did you see what I just did?
You got it. I didn't see that button.
Activate badge. All right. Well, let me activate. Now here's the funny thing. I don't remember if I'm going to activate my badge or Michael's badge. So
well, here, as you're doing that, I'm going to do mine because I never saw that button.
We didn't see a button.
I did not see a button.
Maybe it was broken at the time that we did.
Were they both under your account, Melissa?
I had to put in different email addresses. I don't know. Maybe I should double check what I.
Whoops, that's the wrong one. So I think that's I put in the first one, and I think that was Michael's.
Yeah,
so
we don't know whose is whose.
2, 2, 1.
That might be a deal.
I know everybody out there is like fascinated. I know Avery is just sitting on the seat of his sitting on the edge of his seat.
This is important.
Maybe we're educating people on
how crappy New York Comic-Con is at organizing. Love the show.
Do you have to put a space in between it?
Oh, you see, you're still having trouble. We looked away. He was totally bored.
I don't have that button. I don't have the button.
Oh, maybe it's only asking for the. Hold on a second. In the sample, it's only circled the second set of numbers. Ah, there, it worked.
Oh.
All right.
Did I maybe do this before? I don't remember.
Okay, here, Todd, let me tell you what worked, okay?
Yeah, no, you don't understand. You don't understand. Here, I'm going to share my screen. I don't have the button. There's no button.
Oh, you don't have a button.
There's nothing there.
Well, Todd, that's weird.
I can't imagine.
I don't have anything there.
What happens if you get there and it's not activated?
I don't know.
No. You need to get it activated before you get there, because when you get there, they ain't going to do crap for you. That is a God-honest truthism.
Well, maybe we should try to. I mean, there's nothing there. I don't have a button.
There's support in the corner there, right, upper right. And not right now, obviously. But
I'm logging into Michael's, and Michael has.
He has the button?
Yep, he's got the button too.
Now, wait. Do you have a confirmation somewhere in there? Is there a place like now that you've done it? Is there a?
Oh, I got an email. I got an email that it was done.
You got
an email? All right. Well, let me stop sharing and see. I don't think I got an email.
All right. I got to put the baby to bed. I'll be back.
All right.
Now, you remember last year we had this issue because one of the badges didn't work and they had to go redo it when we entered the place.
Say goodnight to Ethan.
Good night, baby.
Good night.
All right. I just activated Mike's badge. So wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on a second. That's a different number. No, that's 2 different numbers.
So I've got the yeah. I don't have any kind of email. I didn't do this. I don't. Oh, this is so weird. Comic-Con, man. Now, should I call Javit? I mean, should I call the New York Comic-Con people?
Oh, I have no idea. I'm gonna go to my alternate email address now to see if I got it, because I got the confirmation on your has been activated. Now I need to go to the. Oh, wait a minute. Does this actually have the number? Guys, sorry we're doing this, but this is one of these things we got to do to make sure, this is, important stuff. Important stuff. All right, I got to check Mike's real quick. And then I got to tell you guys a story. And yep, that's the other number. Both my badges are activated. I don't know why you don't have a button, man.
You had to go into two different. You're both.
Yeah, one's under Gmail, one's under Hotmail. It's the same email address, just Gmail and Hotmail.
Yeah, but you have two different accounts with that show clicks thing.
I have two different accounts with the show clicks. So.
Oh my god, dude! I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Oh wow, lots of people have been talking. Hold on a second, let me see what's going on. We got the burning ones here. Ahmed's here. Says, the woman in the background, she's beautiful. Hey, now, don't be hitting on Todd's wife. Dillard says, who's this guy? Ahmed says, I'm doing good, Andrew. How's it going? It's going fantastic. Evan says Dillard, and then Dillard says, who's this chick? Who that baby? That would be Todd's wife and daughter. Fearful Milk's here. He says, yo, and then Dillard says, yo, yo, yo. And then Dillard says, okay, so the chica is Melissa, but who are the rest of them? And Eagle 43's here. Oh my gosh, we got a whole crowd tonight, guys. Thanks for coming in and watching us activate our Comic-Con badges. Then Dillard says, okay, and the dude is Todd. So everybody's up to date now. Dillard says, but the baby is still a mystery. Yeah, I don't think anybody's claiming the baby. I think the baby just showed up on stream,
The baby. Yeah.
Todd has something for the auction on Sunday. I'm just kidding. That was a joke for you people out there. Let's see. Are you playing love songs on your road trip? Probably not, because we're not driving. Ahmed says, are you going to pack up? No, I am not. Ahmed, you're so nasty. Ahmed, where's my underwear? Sorry, that's a private joke between me and Ahmed. Dillard says you should just fly first class and stay at the Savoy and rent a couple of Range Rovers like normal people. Yeah, well, if only Avery had sold that Wolverine drawing before it got all ripped up, maybe we could have afforded to fly first class, but oh well.
Don't leave me out of this.
All right, I'm switching my camera back to my overhead camera so we can do some drawing.
I bet it is.
What is it?
Melissa just solved it, I think.
Well, she normally solves all your problems, doesn't she?
Yes.
Yeah.
Melissa's.
But it was the second set of numbers, is what?
It's which set of numbers?
Oh, the one on the right.
Yeah. That's the second set.
Yes, you got to use we actually on the example it has the second set of numbers circled for the numbers you need to put in. But you didn't have a button. You needed to have a button in order to make it work. So.
Yeah, I know what it is now.
Okay.
It's something that I think I use a browser that is fairly secure.
Oh,
sometimes
okay.
not very often, but sometimes if there is something that is enabled by JavaScript that it can't recognize, it will cut it out.
Yep. That's probably exactly what it is.
Guessing that it's going to be that button.
I guess
No, it is not the button.
Well, let me log in as you.
You poor baby. Poor baby.
So I guess so I should look for an email?
Yeah, so you got it. You just did one.
Because I just grabbed one of these. We don't know which is which. Does it matter?
I don't think it matters.
All right, well, I'm going to start drawing because that's part of the whole stream this evening while Todd tries to figure out his issue. And just let me know when you're ready and I'll tell you my story.
Okay, give me a minute.
Okay.
I'll mute ourselves just for a minute.
Okay. You can't see right now, but I'm making faces at you. Okay. Oh, let's see. What are we drawing tonight?
Log out. You're just on the New York site.
Pretty sure I'm logged in.
No.
No, we can still hear you, just so you know, okay?
No, you just click on activate badge.
This I didn't do it.
Oh, that year. Yeah. Back to my tickets.
Avery, you sure you don't want to have this much fun?
No.
Could always do this in another.
I think next year you should come with us.
It ain't happening.
Well, it'd be fun if you came with us.
Nope, not for me. It wouldn't. Look how other people's idea of fun is trying to get me to do things.
Oh no, yours is broken.
There's no button.
All right.
I'd hate to say it, but
you
maybe
did
try
yours.
try Internet
because I didn't.
Explorer or something
I would have
like that.
saved the email. I didn't get anything. There's no.
Are you? I did it with
I
Google
would have
Chrome,
done
just
this
so you
one.
know. Todd, did you hear me? Todd, did you hear me?
No, he thinks he's muted.
Oh, jeez. Maybe he muted everybody else. Is that even possible?
Andrew, you mute yourself?
No, we're still talking.
Oh no.
We can hear you.
Oh,
Oh.
I totally muted the wrong way.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, we figured as much because we were trying to talk to you.
Oh.
I was saying I did mine through Google Chrome. What are you using as your browser?
No, it's official. It wasn't the button. We just tried Firefox, and then Melissa also she's using Firefox but a different browser, but she's using the same browser that just activated her own badge. So
so she got hers. Okay.
yeah, she got hers to work. It's just
It's just you, Todd.
It's just you.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what happened.
This is yours, Melissa.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take off the sticker.
Okay.
Ahmed, quit trying to hit on Todd's wife.
What's he saying?
He's saying she's beautiful.
Oh.
Thank you.
Don't encourage him, okay?
Hey, listen to her amazing voice. Say a little something in the mic. She's got a great
What
voice.
do you mean?
Say something like, I don't know. Say something to Ahmed.
Oh. The pressure.
Oh, goodness gracious, people.
Pressure to
Stop trying to encourage Ahmed.
No, nobody told Ahmed about the
I'm
commercial.
glad you are all drawing. Maybe Todd should draw.
Todd can draw?
No, I don't think he can.
Thanks, dear.
I don't think
been,
that's...
You should get out something and draw.
Wait, Todd still draws?
All right, Ahmed, thank you for your compliment.
That's Todd. He didn't know.
No, Todd's wife is freaking awesome. She puts up with us all the time, every time she visits, every time we visit. You know, Todd could not have found a better soulmate.
Confirmation. You have a confirmation?
I'm always concerned of how much drugs he gave her in order to convince her to marry him.
It's true.
I'm-
Wait, maybe I do have a confirmation number. We're just trying to figure this out, man. Here's my confirmation number. Oh, awesome. It's like 30 letters.
Well, just email it to me.
Well, here, can I G-chat it to you?
Sure.
Does that work?
Send it to me. Slack. Whatever.
Did you say G-chat it?
Yeah.
Is that a thing?
It still is. Look at that.
Yeah, that's the chat. That's the internal chat that Gmail has.
Oh, okay.
Nobody ever uses it.
Oh, that's the one that I never ever answer.
Yes.
I went in there one day and there was like 4 or 5 different things. And I know there was something from you in there, some question about something. And I'm like,
Yeah, from like 2016.
yeah, I had no idea that it was even there. So Ahmed says, oh, baby, I meant for Todd's wife, of course. Oh.
And Andrew treats every form of communication on the internet that way. It doesn't matter if you DM him on a site, nothing. I mean, you can be someone he personally knows. He won't look at it.
That's not true. You have to call me and say, hey, I sent you a message. Make sure you go look for it.
Yes, that true. So when people when fans, potential customers of Hero message Andrew, a lot of times they end up messaging me and I have to go, Andrew.
Yes, that has happened. That has happened on numerous occasions.
Andrew, these fine folks would like information.
Yes,
because
I know.
they actually want to buy your book.
Oh, and Ahmed says, and Andrew, I didn't take your panties. No, my underwear, damn it, not my panties.
This is.
Hey. Ahmed, I was gonna say, Ahmed and I had a lot of fun in the store last weekend, but it had nothing to do with our underwear.
How did Rick do last night?
What?
How did Rick do last night?
I don't know. I haven't watched this. I haven't watched the stream yet.
Yeah, I passed out after I came home because I couldn't sleep last night. I tossed and turned all night.
I have no idea. Maybe Rick will join. Does anybody out there know how Rick did on the drawn and quartered last night?
Was he selling work?
No, he was doing drawn and quartered, the fan edition.
Yeah, he was on. I don't read through all the messages in DM groups. I had to shut my phone off last night. We'll turn off notifications.
Yeah, somebody out there knows. Somebody out there was part of it.
I would like to know.
Yes, I would too. I had a short day at work today, so my goal was to hurry up and get my stuff done and then leave. It's because my don't tell anybody my boss was on vacation today, so I made a point to leave early. And I did come in earlier this week, and I did stay late earlier this week. So it's not, I wasn't doing anything bad. I just didn't have an excuse to stick around any longer than I had to. And that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. So, you guys ready for the story time?
Yeah, story time.
Okay, because this is actually going to lead to something kind of cool. This is going to lead to something I think is kind of cool. So, I always have to correct myself. So, you guys remember those scam calls that I used to get, and I used to record, and I used to put on my YouTube channel, right?
Mm-hmm.
And at one point, I took them off the YouTube channel because I was trying to keep my channel a little bit more kid friendly and people friendly, and took the stuff because there was a lot of vulgar language involved in these things.
Horrible.
And some of them, there was some really bad stuff.
So offensive. I was personally offended.
Yeah, I can understand that. I can understand that. Well, needless to say, I still get the calls from time to time, and most of the time I get them on my cell phone, and I just play around with the people. I just screw around with them just to give them a hard time. And I got a call today, and the guy kind of went off on me once. What was so funny? They ask you for your credit card number, right? Which, by the way, guys, your credit card company is never, ever, ever going to ask you for your credit card number when they call you. Okay, they don't need it. They don't need it for verification. They will never ask you for your number if they're calling you. Okay, so I give them the number, and of course, I give them a fake number. And one of the things they do in order to see if you're giving them a fake number is they repeat the number back to you, and they'll change one of the digits. And if you say, yeah, that's right, then they know you're screwing with them. Well, he starts to read back the number, and I had given him like 11 something, and he said 19 something, but then he kept going. He was really quick, and I said, no, stop. I said, you said 19. It's not 19. It's 11. He goes, oh, okay. And so he keeps going, and then he gets to the very end, and it was a 9. And he changed it and made it into a 1. And I said, are you stupid or something? You can't tell the difference between a 1 and a 9? I said that. And he's like, oh, and I said, and then I start with can I speak to somebody else? Because you obviously don't understand English. So, which is fun. I love doing that. That drives them crazy. As much fun as asking them, hey, is this what you've always wanted to do since you were a little kid, is to work in a call center and try to scam people out of their credit card numbers? I mean, was this I ask them that all the time, and it's funny. But this guy starts laughing at me, and he's like, you know what? I'm making money no matter what you say. And I'm like, what are you talking about? And I said, you guys call 3 or 4 times a week. I give you different numbers every single time. I will never give you my real credit card number. And you guys keep calling back. You're so stupid. He's like, you know how I make money is by keeping you on the line. If my talk time goes up, I get more money. And I'm like, now that can't be true. That's absolutely a false thing, because usually when they call and I give them fake numbers, as soon as they realize I'm screwing with them, they hang up on me. So they're not interested in keeping me on the line in order to make more money. So what he was telling me was a bunch of bull crap. And I called him out on it. And we ended up having an 11-minute call where we were just arguing back and forth, where I was calling him an idiot and he was telling me I'm stupid. And I'm like, okay, well, you call back anytime you want. I'm never, ever, ever going to give you my credit card number, but you can call back and waste time as much as you want. And he was like, oh, you're such a freaking idiot. And I'm like, yeah, whatever, dude. And I told him that I was recording the calls, which in the past I have recorded the calls. And I usually do it when I'm at home, where I will turn on my QuickTime and use my Snowball in order to put the call on speakerphone and record it that way. And he said, oh, so you're recording this? And I said, yes, I am. And I put it on my YouTube channel. And then I lied to him. I told him that I make money off of the YouTube videos and that I was going to use that call in order to make money on my YouTube video. And he's like, oh, so what's your YouTube channel's name? I said, I'm not going to tell you that. You got to go find it for yourself. Now, guys, so you know, I do have a second YouTube channel where I have put these calls on in the past. It's called It's a Scam. It's _A_scam. That's how you have to find it. I have like 4 subscribers. I don't promote it at all, but needless to say, after I got done with this call, I started thinking to myself, there's got to be an app on your phone that allows you to record your calls, because I need to start recording these calls again. Well, turns out, guess what? There's several of them, and there's one that's like super easy that automatically will record every call that you get. And I'm like, I need this thing. So I downloaded it and I tested it. I had one of my coworkers call me a couple of times to make sure it worked, and it worked great. And I sat at work, and then I came home and I was like, oh, I can't wait for them to call back.
Yeah.
Guess what?
What?
I got another call this evening. It was from the Social Security Administration office. It's hilarious. Now, of course, the guy didn't go get all cursy on me, but I gave him, all right. I recorded the call. I made a video out of it. I'm going to upload it, and I'm uploading it to this channel, into my channel, because it's so hilarious. There's no cursing involved, so it's not something that I have to edit or anything. But the voice, the automated voice, tells you that your Social Security number has been in violation, and it's a serious thing, and you need to talk to somebody right now. And I said, okay, fine. So I press the button, and the guy comes on, and first thing he says is, what is your name? And I remember from months and months ago that I had given them a fake name. Either I had given them a fake name, or I asked for my name and they gave me a name, and I knew it was Jones. It was B. Jones or something, but I couldn't remember what the first name was. So I said to him, it's William. I said, my name is William Jones. And the guy says, okay, Mr. William. And I said, excuse me, it's Mr. Jones. William's my first name. And he goes, oh, okay, sorry about that. So he goes to look up the records for William Jones, and he comes back and he says, we have associated with your telephone number the name Herschel B. Jones. And I was like, that's it. That's the one. That's the one. But I couldn't remember Herschel. And I said, well, that's not my name, of course. My name's William. I mean, Jones is a pretty common name. I'm sure there's a Herschel in my family somewhere. And then he starts to tell me that the police, there's a warrant out for my arrest. And I'm like, oh no, it's just so funny. And then he hangs up. He hung up, and I'm like, damn it, I really wanted to finish this conversation. But I was able to record the call. I uploaded it to my computer. I made a video out of it, and I'll be sharing it with you all this evening. So keep an eye out for that shortly. But it is very, very funny. What is up, Mr. Kodiak? See, that didn't take too long. How long was that story? That was 2 minutes, right?
No.
You sure? I thought it was like 2 minutes. Oh, and we need to buy a new microwave because my wife destroyed our microwave.
Oh.
That was the other part of the story.
I literally didn't want to come in while you was telling that story because I hate those guys. Really.
Oh, I love them. I love them.
That too. Yeah.
Well, see, I had one guy tell me, I got mad one time and I started bitching at the guy, and I'm like, I will never, ever, ever give you my information. And his response was, well, we're never, ever going to stop calling. And I'm like, okay, well, if you're never going to stop calling, I'm never going to stop screwing with you. So from
Tara
this point
actually
out,
once gave them her info, but it wasn't one of them. It was one of those. We had somebody that lived across the street
yeah,
from us that had the exact same name as my wife.
Really?
Talk about so confusing. They're literally just one. They lost their house as the and they're literally just like one or two, an even number off from our number. So every collection agency that would call for them would not believe we were not them because they had all the other information.
that's funny. Street address and everything, right?
Yep. And then eventually her, not eventually, right off the bat, she's just, they called with all the information and there's like, we just want to confirm it's you, and she fell for it. But, we live and learn.
Yeah. Well, my wife fell for the one where the kids come to the door selling magazine subscriptions.
Oh, what's that?
Oh, they come to the door selling magazine subscriptions. You buy the subscription, you never get the magazines.
Yeah. You write them a check and you tell them I'm post dating this for a week, so hold off a week, and they cash it the very next day. Yeah, that type of thing.
Yeah, and you never get the magazines.
Yeah, that's a big one around here because a lot of people fall for that.
Yeah,
because they use kids. People trust kids. Never trust kids.
Well, they tell you, it's like for a school thing.
Yeah,
there used to be legitimate things like that for schools. Kids going around selling stuff.
Oh yeah,
I once did one. Yeah, they still do them, but most parents don't want to send their kids out doing that in this world.
Yeah, whenever the kids would do some type of collection thing, my father-in-law is like, let me just write you a check for $100. You guys keep whatever it is you're trying to sell, and I'll just donate to the school. Don't want whatever tchotchke trying to sell, wrapping paper or popcorn or whatever it is. Let me just donate to the school. I think a lot of people would probably be more willing to do that than have their kids go door to door or have them have to sell the stuff for the kids.
Hey, Avery.
Yeah, what's up?
Is your printer scanner a Epson 7720?
7620.
7620. Awesome.
Yeah.
I got the right one.
Yeah, Andrew has the same one.
I had some.
It's not bad. It's all right.
Well, it's literally the only one that had it has newspaper print size.
Yep.
And it was like the cheapest printer there, oddly enough, because it was on sale.
Yeah.
And then I had store credit, and I could bring in my old printer that I got from the flea market, no questions asked, and trade and get $50 more off. So.
Now, where did you do this? Was it at Best Buy or something?
Best Buy, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Now you can do layouts digitally and print them.
Exactly. It's so great.
It makes everything easier. Perspective, page layouts, resizing. Say, ever drawn a head too small for the body or like the eyes slightly out of.
But the rest of the page is awesome. Yeah.
Yeah. You just move it.
Yeah.
It never happens to me. My pages are always awesome.
Yeah. But no, I needed to scan some stuff in to go over it digital, and so I called Office Max or whatever is local, and I was like, how much to scan just a 16 by 11 blah blah blah, and they're like $1.99 a page to scan it, and I'm like, gee,
oh yeah,
what? So yeah. So
yep, they
But if I ever get the chance, I'm buying another Microtech scanner.
Is that the big one you have?
That old one I used to have, that like professional one.
Yeah.
It's messed up from being moved. It dropped once, so now it's fine for black and white. But if I scan a painting, it puts this line down the image like this. It's super thin, and it's this multicolored grain line. It's really weird.
That's a pain in the butt.
Yeah, and the Epson is okay, but it doesn't scan paintings very well. It just doesn't capture the texture and everything the way that Microtech did. And that Microtech it was the first scanner I ever bought, It was back in the Pentium, like the Pentium 4 was like the best processor out there when I bought it. If you had a gig of RAM, you were amazing. And that same scanner still sells for like $3,000 new. And there's higher DPI scanners out there now. It's just a lot of professionals like that thing still rocks.
Hey, D's here. He says, nice seeing everybody drawing.
Yeah, what's up,
Yeah.
D?
Man. Anybody tried any CBD oil?
Yes, I use it sometimes when I can afford it.
It is surprisingly fast and it works.
Yes.
Wow.
It's like getting high without getting high.
Yeah, I hate the highs, so that's why I quit way back when I was like in my early 20s.
I buy it. I buy like in this little vial bottle. I buy is like $50.
Oh, okay. This one was $19, but
well, I buy the more expensive one that goes in my vape, and I just mix it in my juice.
You still have it still has the THC in it?
No, it's not. There's no THC. You don't get high.
I met a buddy that owns a vape.
It does take the edge off. It chills you out, but you don't get high.
Yeah. I can definitely tell that I'm more level-headed too. Because I've been in a lot of pain and.
It does work. It does work. It does help.
Yep. I have a buddy that has a vape shop, and when I was asking him, I'm like, doesn't it kind of feel like maybe the tobacco industry is attacking vapes lately? He's like, no, what it is. He's like, this is like 2 weeks ago too. He's like, these deaths, none of them are tobacco related. They're all THC, but nobody's reporting on it. And I'm kind of looking at him, and then he holds up a picture of this kid that's literally hospitalized. And he says, what's happening is people are buying it on the street. They're stuffing all kinds of crap in it because their THC isn't legal everywhere. So it's in the THC vapes. It's in the street vapes, and they're not reporting on it. Sure enough, today they reported on it finally. They was like, the CDC or whatever letter.
Yeah, it's the CDC.
The CDC reported today that they are close to blah blah, reach around their shoulders to get to the butthole kind of thing, kind of answer, but they are pretty positive all is THC related. And I'm like, there it is. So I'm sitting there going, vapes, y'all have been vaping for like 12 years now, and this is the first set of deaths. What's going on?
The technology's not new. There's medication that's evaporated and you inhale it from vaporizers.
Right.
That's how they deliver certain types of medication. My dad had one. There was some of his medicines. It was vaporized in this thing. You put the mask over and you inhaled it. I've been vaping for years now.
Yeah.
And my breathing got better. I need to quit smoking again.
I was about to say. Then you pick cigarettes back up, and it's double. But have you ever been smoking a cigarette and vape during it?
No. No. It's just the nicotine level is stronger in the cigarettes, so I need to up the nicotine in my vape a little bit when I try to quit again. Then after a couple of months I can pull the nicotine level down.
It's kind of like, what would you rather have people doing, vaping or smoking?
Vaping's better. It smells better.
Yeah.
It's a little pretentious. Don't get me wrong. It is a little pretentious, but now the cheaper quality vape things and the pens aren't that good. Like,
we're not encouraging vaping, just so everybody knows.
There's quality problems with those things. And there are stupid people on the nicer vapes that don't realize you have to replace those batteries when the edges start to fray, the wrapping around the battery, or else it could catch fire, you moron.
Damn.
And that's any rechargeable battery.
Yeah.
When that little wrapping thing that's around it starts to fray, throw it away and buy another freaking battery.
That's why I always wondered how iPads too, but iPhones was able to get away with all of a sudden not having a changeable battery. It's like, well, duh, we want you to pay $1,000 in a year for a new phone instead of a battery. It's like, I don't know.
That's how they get you.
Well, that's not as
Oh.
bad as buying a printer.
Avery,
No.
you want to hear something bad?
What's
I
that?
asked, I asked my wife to let me borrow the Surface tablet, the one that I won from work that one time.
Uh-huh.
And when I gave it back to her, it had a crack across the screen. So somehow I did something to it.
What?
It's hard. It was hard to see, but it's there, and I'm fairly certain I probably am the one that did it.
What did you do?
I
Any hot cars in its past?
any what?
Hot cars.
Hot cars? No, I don't think so. She
Yeah.
uses it mostly in the house. She recently broke her no, let me correct that. I broke her Nook. She had it, we were going out somewhere and she had it on her lap in the car, and I opened up her door without her knowing it that I was opening her door, and it slid off of her lap and shattered. And she went to
I
Nook.
appreciate that you took credit for that, but that sounds
No.
like a double effort.
Yeah, no, that was definitely all me, because
That's equal opportunity breakage there.
well, here's the thing. She actually went online, researched how, because it turns out it was out of warranty. We didn't buy the warranty or whatever. She researched it. She ordered the new screen. She ordered the kit to take it apart. She got all the she did as much of it that she could do herself. Then her mother took her to a store, and the guy helped her get the rest of it off and was very impressed with what she had done. But she recently put it all back together, and her Nook is 100% working great again.
Cool.
So she was able to. Yep, I'm giving you credit. I'm giving you credit.
I miss those days when you were in the closet and you could talk all the smack. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, it don't happen no more. She's sitting right next to me almost, so I got to be careful what I say. But no, she fixed it. She did it herself, and I don't know if replacing the Surface tablet, even if that's even possible. I don't even think we're going to try. We're just going to have to be more careful with it. Hell, I don't ever use it. It's her computer.
Then how did you break it?
I borrowed it because you remember that
I don't ever use it, but I borrowed it.
I borrowed it.
Got
You remember
borrowed.
that? You remember that 16 gigabyte USB port, USB drive that I could not, for some reason, free up the space? Well, I found instructions on how to do it with a Windows computer, but not with a Mac. So I ended up borrowing the computer in order to do it, and it worked fine. I was able to delete the extra partition, but then somehow I screwed it up to where the computers, either my computer or her computer, would recognize the drive anymore. So I just threw the damn thing away. But that's when I went to give her back the computer that I realized there was a huge crack right down the screen. So, but yeah, nope, that was all me.
You know, me and the wife are and the kids are binge watching a new to us show.
Yeah,
It's
what's
pretty
that?
good. Cobra Kai.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't
It's-
seen it, but I've heard of it.
Yeah, it's low budget, but it's really good, and it's so anti SJW. It's hilarious.
Oh, really?
It's so fucking bend over, and I don't think you realize that because it's anti SJW in several ways. One of the main characters is a bigot. He's set in his ways, the true definition of the bigot. He's got to have the hero's journey. He's got to learn his lessons, right? That's
you do know what that's a sort of a sequel to, correct?
Oh no, they show they show Karate Kid all through it, and Daniel's in it and everything. Dude, the commercials they show made it look so bad, and it's not. It's not a masterpiece by any means, but like he's constantly making comments about this
Yeah.
pussyfoot generation and stuff like that. But here's the thing. In it not only shows all that and that attitude about, almost saying, but the inclusion things are actually like real inclusion. Like when he first has to take a girl into it's this big fat redheaded looks like she's mixed girl, okay, and he's like, I don't want a girl in my place, and he's straight up bigoted about it, and his first and only student is like, dude, we need money, this is a student. So he reluctantly takes her, and then she promptly kicks the skinny kid and sends him flying across the map. And he's like, well, maybe we'll work with her, right? So it's just fun. you know, and it puts all that crap to it's like, really, does that work for you? How's that working out for you? You know?
Yeah, my sister and her husband loved the show. So
Yeah, the jokes from How I Met Your Mother sort of helped play into that getting made.
all right, so
that Danielson was he was the bad guy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's a jerk. He's a jerk, but he's got to figure out what he's doing wrong too. You know, sometimes he's the jerk, sometimes the other guy's the jerk. You know, they're kind of.
All right, so I finished my sketch for this evening. Now I'm gonna go get some comics.
Yeah. While he's doing that, I'm gonna go check on supper.
Kodiak, you dumped me into the world of cannabis here.
Oh, you're looking up
like all of a sudden I find myself looking at various strains and all kinds.
Yeah.
Oh goodness gracious.
Well, you know, when they made it with them making it illegal, I couldn't find something that wasn't such of a head buzz, and I hated the head buzz, and I hated any feeling of paranoia. So I hated the high, you know. So this hits all your joints and loosens up everything a lot, and no high, so no low.
I mean, being up here, like they have the like all the THC cartridges, like you know. Like it's nothing.
Yeah, but it's
really?
it's the real ones. They're safe.
How the hell do you know if they're real or not?
If they're for sale in a reputable shop in your local neighborhood, it's probably the real thing.
Right. Well, no, I mean they're not going to do that because it's like I mean I don't do it, whatever. But
if it's a
like,
dude selling it to you on the corner because
that's what's killing people. Yeah.
Because they're illegal in your state, then it's not the real deal.
I don't think Todd has any reputable places around him. They're all bodegas. So.
Well, if it's legal over the counter, it's probably the right. It's probably
the ones that I've seen. They all look super professional and they come in like super nice packaged boxes, like legit looking.
Yeah, it's probably it's legal there, correct?
I have no idea. I don't know. I don't know if the THC is legal here yet.
In New York, I don't think so.
Yeah, CBD for sure. I mean, there are CBD shops all over.
Yeah, CBD's fine. CBD's fine. There's no THC in it. It's everywhere. You can buy it in gummy bears, drops, stuff you put in your vape, ointments.
Yeah,
it's fine. You just always get the strongest one you can.
All right, now we're gonna talk comics, guys.
But weed is better.
No, we're not talking about that.
In some ways.
So I got some more comics. I wanted to share them with you, and that way, if there's something in here you want, I will laugh at you and tell you no. But I figured I'd take an opportunity.
That's not how it works.
That's not how it works. You know, I've got a stack here that I'm bringing up to you, Todd. So be quiet. All right. First thing we got here is another issue of Infinity Incorporated. This is another one that has Todd McFarlane in it. This one, he didn't do very much in, but actually no, maybe he did more than I thought. There's definitely a page or two that it like this one right here with Obsidian. It's definitely a Todd McFarlane page because, you know, gotta love it. All right, and then picked up another copy of Ghost Rider 15 with the glow-in-the-dark cover. This is gorgeous Texiera art on the inside, but you know the cover is worth it all. Got an old Marvel 2-in-1 Thing in the Mr. Fantastic. This is number 36 from 1977. This comic is almost as old as I am. Actually, yeah, I'm a little bit older. Just slightly. Check this out. I picked up Flash number 50 and 51. I remember buying these. I actually bought both of these off the what is the thing called? The spinner rack at the grocery store. Because I remember having these issues. It's pretty cool. But this is when what's his name took over as Wally West took over as the Flash. The Flash is dead. Long live the Flash. This is the new costume and everything. Very cool. And watch the Flash TV series on CBS. Huh. That's interesting.
That show wasn't horrible. Howard Chaykin worked on it.
Yeah. Well, I was never a big fan of it, but I knew it existed.
I liked it.
So
I liked it back then.
we have an issue of the Green Lantern Corps. Did you notice I said that right, Todd?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah,
I'm
you were waiting for me to mess it up, but I said
I
it right.
am. You'll screw up.
Joe Staten and Mark Farmer. You know, I've got a bunch of these
awesome.
issues. These are really good. These are it's a lot of fun. These.
It's far more. No, I'm just kidding.
It's Farmer, you idiot. I got 2 issues of Silver Surfer. These are early issues 3 and 4. I think I already have these, but I saw them again, so I took advantage of it and picked them up.
Wait, is that Kirby?
No. Marshall Rogers is.
No. That's the Silver Surfer series from the 90s.
Yeah.
Look at that. He's channeling Kirby on that front page.
Yeah, no, this is 87, 80s, late 80s. So.
Late 80s and the 90s.
Yeah. Found a copy of Amazing Spider-Man #1. This is the Dan Slott issue. This is the $5.99 issue. It's the cover's a little beat up, but for $1, somebody will like it.
Yeah, no.
Well,
don't wish Dan Slott on anyone. That's so messed up.
We got an issue of Star Wars Chewbacca with Phil Noto art.
Is it the Christmas issue?
No, this is not the Christmas. Oh, well, maybe it could be. Look at that. Phil Noto's a fantastic illustrator. I just don't like him doing interiors. I like his pinups. I like his... actually, this isn't too bad. But, yeah, I gotta love Phil Noto. All right, I picked this one up because of the cover. This is a Wonder Man #1.
That is a great cover. Is that a Bill Sienkiewicz cover?
Yes, it is a Bill Sienkiewicz. I think this was like a special edition. This was like a double-sized special edition. This is back in '85, and just has a great Bill Sienkiewicz, Crazy Uncle Bill cover.
Yeah, it is a good cover.
Interiors by Kerry Gamble, who I thought was a fantastic Superman illustrator. So the fact he was working on Wonder Man, it's pretty cool. Man, it's good art. A Dale Keown Incredible Hulk, #392 with X Factor. Always good issue. And look, Todd.
Oh, no way.
Oh, yeah. Dude, that's awesome.
The first Chromium cover comic.
Yes.
Yep.
You know I'm gonna want that.
And they didn't do wraparound. They had the plate glued down.
Yep. It's definitely glued down. It's a separate thing.
Looks good.
I wonder how much that cost them to do that, especially back in that day and age.
Oh, who knows?
I mean, they were charging $350 for the issue.
But wasn't the Turok #1 the first wraparound Chromium?
I believe so. Yeah.
I think Turok was ooh, check that out. It's got a pin up in there. I think the Turok one was just a cover. It was the Exo Man War that was a wraparound one.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, the Quesada.
Oh yeah. The Exo Man War was. Yeah, the Turok was stuck on there too, I believe.
Yeah.
Actually,
what'd you say, bud?
That page that poster he just showed, that's the one you just showed that was up for sale.
That was the illustration for the cover.
It's probably going to be in New York. It's probably going to be at the comic convention.
I wonder if I still have that Exo Man War.
This is a copy of Punisher War Journal #13.
This is
another. No, actually, this is a David Ross did the interior, but
Jim Lee did the cover, right?
Yep. Wow, does that not look Jim?
That looks cool. Yeah, it does.
Yeah,
I thought that was a Jim Lee issue.
Oh, I'm glad it does look Jim Lee.
Glad y'all brought the cover, but the interior says penciled by David Ross and Russ Heath, inker.
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. I think that looks pretty Jim Lee, dude.
It does. But
probably he laid it out or something, or he finished it.
Yeah, you look at
that would have
a panel like that. That's definitely not Jim Lee.
And maybe Jim Lee did that first page, like kind of like sketched a couple of things out and couldn't finish it.
There's no credit for him at all in the issue. So, but
real quick before we get off the story, Jim Lee, I just finished Hush. That is Jim Lee at his best. Holy crap, that was good. The story kind of fell apart at the end, but the art, wow! I'm just like
fantastic.
Wow.
Yeah, it was great.
Here's another Marvel team up. This is a Spider-Man and Dominic Fortune from 1982. This issue looks really good.
I remember that guy.
I don't think it's worth very much of anything, but
that guy, when I was first starting to notice the comic books on the wall, he was everywhere. He was like an Iron Man. He was like the guy with the heart on his shoulder.
Yeah. Here's an issue from the Dreamwave Transformers Transformers Armada number 4. And they were doing. Oh, and I found a whole bunch of Street Fighter comics. I know somebody was actually looking for some stuff like that, so I pick them up. This is Street Fighter's Legend Sakura, issue number 4, issue number 1, and I know I had some other ones in here. They're down here at the bottom. Issue number 2. So I have 1, 2, and 4, and then this is just regular old Street Fighter 2 number 3. So
Yeah, those were good.
I like the coloring in this a lot better than those other
those were
ones.
really. I used to have a few of those issues. They were really good, man. I think I actually had that issue.
Got an issue of Curse of the Spawn number 2. Tony Daniel on art. Oh no! Wait a minute! Did I say Tony Daniel? Dwayne Turner. Oh, okay. For some reason, I don't know how I got those two guys mixed up, but you know, people are going to be looking for Spawn stuff again. We got Green Lantern number 2. This is from the Jeff Johns Carlos Panchenko run. Hold on just a quick second.
Like me some Jeff Johns, but I don't know. As far as his writing, I don't know who he is.
Jeez. Got music popping up. Hey, Kodiak, while he's doing that.
Yeah. Hold on. Wait.
All right.
It won't let me.
hold on,
Oh,
I
he's got
got
you locked,
focus.
so I can't click on
Yeah,
you.
focus on.
Oh my God, that looks so beautiful.
Hold on,
Even
Andrew.
even in the
Focus
look.
on Avery.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I need that one. I don't
Oh,
have the
gosh.
South one.
I just found my
pencil
copy
one
of that.
also.
I found my copy of that, the black and white. I'm gonna be taking it to the store this weekend.
See, that's. I can't say it's better. Yeah, it's better than the colored version. Yeah.
I have the pencil one also, dude. It's so dope. Where it's just Jim Lee's pencils.
Oh, now I'm gonna have to look those up. Those
Yeah,
are
I need
two
to get the
active
ink
ones.
version. I got the pencil version.
I was fine with reading it digital and just having it digital until you showed me that. Now I need that.
No, get this and get the unwrapped. That's just the pencils.
Yes.
Yeah, those are that's 2 books I think is a must in a collection.
I don't even own the regular versions of this, the issues or the trade.
Neither do I.
I just have the pencil one and the ink one.
Oh, Repulsor XE says, "Hey," says, "It's me. Remember, I'm Trish. Well, welcome back to the show." All right, now we're gonna finish this stack of comics real quick. Green Lantern number 2 by Jeff Johns and Carlos Panchenko.
So-
Andrew sounds so
Golly.
just like
Oh, hey, welcome back. Anyway,
I could just picture
Yeah,
him like moving like a robot.
Well, when Andrew has a thought that he like, I need to shove this in your face, anything that interrupts it drives him crazy.
Here's an issue of Venomverse.
See?
This actually is kind of newish.
This is-
So.
Kodiak, if you ever go on a road trip with Andrew, he's exactly like this.
Mhm.
Then I have a Dakin Dark Wolverine, issue number 5. I know somebody who likes Wolverine stuff.
Is it Dakin or Dakin?
Dakin, whatever. Nightcrawler number 6. This is Todd Knock. Who's
Is it
actually...
Nightcrawler or Nightcrawler? Sorry.
No, I'm pretty sure it's Nightcrawler. And let's see. Oh, I found issue X of Universe X. So that makes 13 out of the 14 issues
Oh,
I
Braithwaite.
picked up recently. So, yep. Found a copy of Give Me Liberty number 2. I think I have this in the store. I'm fairly certain I
never
do. But this is,
I never seen any of those. I always seen them advertised, but never had one.
It's
These
good,
are-
man.
they're-
I've got
they're-
both series.
the story is good. The art's fantastic. And, oh, yeah. It's the same guys that did Watchmen, you know?
No.
Found an issue of what? No. Yes. No. Yes. No. No. I'm going to have to delete what I just said. This is not the same guys that did Watchmen. Was I recording?
Yeah.
Why is this? Why?
I said it's the same guys that did Watchmen. This is Frank Miller and Dave Gibbons, not Alan Moore and Dave Gibbons.
You don't have to delete it.
Well,
You can just say I screwed up because I'm not really a true fan and I don't know what I'm talking.
Yeah, exactly.
oh, really?
Exactly.
Okay, so
Eggs.
let me try it again. Look, it's Frank Miller and Dave Gibbons, one half of the team that did Watchmen.
And the other half that did Dark Knight Returns.
That's
and the
right.
other half and one half that did Watchmen, not Watchmen.
Well, I'm sure there's a
Watchman.
Watchman out there.
Watch
somewhere.
my end.
Watchman.
Issue
I
X
say
of,
leave it all in because that was funny as hell.
Oh,
issue X of Universe X,
I saw
Nightcrawler number
somebody
6.
in the
with
I saw
Top Knot.
somebody in the subway actually today that was
All right. So as I was saying,
Oh,
He muted you. Oh,
Dakin, Dark Wolverine number 5, Venomverse number 3, and back to Green Lantern.
that's not cool. I was just trying to have a little conversation.
I know, but I'm trying to get through these. I'm trying to get through these comics. So
I know, and I'm trying to stop you.
Here's a Deadly Hands of Kung Fu. This is actually a very recent issue. Well, 2014, with Dave Johnson cover.
Dave Johnson's covers have kind of sucked lately.
Oh, well.
Dave Johnson sucks lately.
And then somebody actually came into the store and they were looking for Avengers comics, and they asked if I could recommend some. And I told them when they, right after Heroes Reborn, when Kurt Busiek and George Perez took over the title, they had like a 20 or 25 issue run where it's some of the best art, best stories, great characters. And I realized I didn't have a lot of those issues in the bin. So I actually, every time now when I see them, I'm going to pull them out. This is issue number 4. Like I said, fantastic art. George Perez. Oh, wait a minute. There's a poster in here.
Is it Perez or Perez?
No, it's Perez.
Never,
You should mute-
most people just say George Perez.
Yeah, I know, but he corrected. He was on the Comic Geek Speak Guys show one time, and he corrected them.
are you
And
sure
told
he
them it
wasn't
was
being
Perez.
sarcastic?
No, he was being serious. Issue 10, issue 4, issue 10, issue 15, and issue 23. How many art and writer teams do you know go 23 issues nowadays? You know,
Dave Sim.
Well,
Nowadays.
back then it wasn't that uncommon.
yeah, back then it wasn't that uncommon. But
That's what you were going for. You were hoping to get on one of the top tier books and just stay there as long as you could.
got another issue of Warlord because I got some people that like Warlord. So
Warlord
whenever-
is one of those books where like I will never ever read the story, but I always want to own all the issues because the covers are awesome.
Oh, this one's Dan Jurgens penciling.
Oh, cool.
He did a fantastic job back then. I've always liked his stuff, so very cool. And of course, I told Avery I found another issue of the Sword of Solomon Kane.
Oh,
This
cool.
is issue number 6 of the 6-issue limited series, and the art is by.
That's actually something.
Oh, I
I'd
thought
like
it was
to look
June
at.
Brigham. It's not. It's John Ridgway and Al Williams.
Wow.
John Ridgway. I don't think I've ever heard of that name. Or at least it's not ringing a bell.
I'm not familiar with him, but looks pretty good from here.
Yeah, definitely good. We were talking about the fact that this limited series had like different artists for each issue. There was like a Mike Mignola issue. Issue 5 was like John Bogdanov. So I mean, it's kind of cool.
Bogdanov, yeah.
Bogdanov, yeah, whatever. He's awesome.
Anyway, as I was saying, I
Just say
saw
letters. So anyway, needless to say, guys, these comics are going to be bagged and boarded. The majority of them, they'll be in the shop this weekend. So if you're in the Jacksonville area and you want to come by the Beach Boulevard Flea Market, come check out our store, Misfit Corner Comics, and we'll have these all up for sale. And anybody's interested, I'll make you a deal.
Andrew's OCD can't control himself.
you can't. I actually saw a kid or some guy in the subway this morning as I was going to the office wearing a cartoonist kayfabe shirt.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
They
The
actually have
the
shirts?
read more comics.
Yeah.
There's a big picture of Alan Moore. It's awesome.
All right, let me turn off my spotlight.
If you want, man, I've got a couple of auction things up.
No, I think we need to do because Kodiak's here in honor of Kodiak. We need to do a peep show.
Aw, guys, I gotta go.
I got something good to share with you, though. I got something good. My wife's actually been
Wait.
waiting
You'd
for
rather
this.
do a peep show than actually look at art through an auction?
The peep show will take 2.5 minutes. Okay, it will.
Well,
It'll
a good 10 minutes of us retching.
Yeah, I'll be back soon.
Shut up. All right.
You suck, Andrew.
I actually previewed these with Avery on Wednesday and told him I'd save it for Friday. So I'm so glad you're all here.
3-day-old candy grows.
All right, everybody, welcome to
Wait, Andrew.
welcome to the peep show. we have some exciting stuff to show you.
I know that's
Actually,
a great segue for this, but
I
you
have-
lost weight.
I have 3 different. Oh, you know what I forgot? Hold on a second. I got to do it over again because I got to spotlight me.
Hey, you need to design yourself a cartoon intro for this.
I do. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Peep Show. It's the artist known as Andrew, and I'm going to share some goodies with you. I actually found
lost
3.
weight, by the way, Cody.
I found
can see you
3
just had the
different
camera
goodies.
tilted.
I found. I'm going to mute you again. God damn it! I have found 3 different goodie things, and I'm going to share one of them with you this evening, guys. This sounds absolutely wonderful and horrible at the same time. It is pumpkin pie Kit Kats. Oh, does
Eat
that
the
not
bag,
sound
dude. Eat the bag
fantastic?
right now. Do it. Just eat the bag. Do it.
Not gonna eat the bag.
Do it.
Do it.
All right.
Where do you find this crap?
Believe it or not, I found these at Target. Oh, this blade is so bad, it barely cuts the bag open. But these are individually wrapped Kit Kats that
They said the
are-
same thing when I went in for my vasectomy.
These
They found it at Target.
No, the blade is so dull it barely cuts the bag open.
the thing about these is I actually saw another Kit Kat product where it was orange chocolate, where the chocolate was colored orange, but these actually said pumpkin pie, naturally. Oh, wait a minute! It says naturally and artificially flavored. So we'll have to see how much of it's natural. But of course, we've got to check out the nutrition facts because you know this is supposed to be a nutrition. Oh wow! Let's see. Oh wait a minute, I read this wrong. I was going to say a serving size was 8 pieces. Turns out there's about 8 servings per container. The serving size is 4 pieces. And calories, 180 calories for 4 pieces. So that makes what, 90, 40, 45 calories a piece. I mean, that's perfect, you know. It's like barely nothing. And let's see. Fat, sodium, carbs. Yeah, nobody cares about any of that stuff. All right. What we care about is the taste. And now just a reminder. I do this so you all don't have to. Okay? You know what I mean? You guys don't have to rush out and buy these. I'm going to taste them for you. You all are like Caesar, and I'm your your food taste tester. Doesn't that make you guys feel good?
I've got something you can taste tester.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and it's the packaging has a cute little pumpkin face on it, so that's kind of cool. Of course, the one thing that I always like to do, especially with these new candies, is smell them because the smell is very good. Ooh, it's orange, in case you didn't notice. Whoa! Oh my gosh, this has
It's got glue in it.
I could shove it up my nose and be happy all day long as it smells like
Shove it up where?
it smells like pumpkin pie. So good. Ooh, damn. Dude, you're right. I'll be happy all day long. The whole
That's
world
called cocaine.
Andrews,
The whole
just for
world.
the
If you're shoving it up your nose and you're happy, that's called cocaine.
let the record show that Andrew's CBD vape of choice is a Kit Kat bar.
pumpkin pie Kit Kat. Remember that part, okay? All right, guys, I'm gonna taste this and see. Man, this for such a small candy, the aroma that comes off of this thing is fantastic.
Chemicals. It's been in a bag, bro.
I'm giving it 9 out of 10 just based on the smell alone. Okay. All right, here we go. Let me give this a shot. Okay.
Honey, come quick. Come watch. There's this guy on the internet committing slow suicide.
Guys, this does taste like pumpkin pie.
Disgusting.
It does.
Except it's not. That's a mystery.
It's supposed to be like chocolate in a wafer, but we made it taste like pumpkin pie. That can't be good.
The picture even has a little bit of whipped cream on the piece of pumpkin pie.
Not whipped cream,
I can
bro.
almost taste the whipped cream.
Oh,
This is so great, dude. I am going to have another one of these. These are fantastic.
That
Hey,
whipped
guys,
cream.
Check out
that
my
whipped cream-
background.
Guys, I highly
Yeah.
recommend these.
It's a peep show.
If you guys are into pumpkin pie candies, I highly recommend these. These are fantastic.
That whipped cream taste comes from food producer number 1460.
Mm. 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 Mm.
Why
Eat
does
the
he try to
bag.
flip? He tries to tilt his wrist like he's a connoisseur.
It's perfect. This
Eat
is very
the
very
bag.
good. I have to tell you, this is probably one of my favorite items for taste testing yet. It has
At
a
least you called it
wonderful
an
smell.
item.
It has a wonderful smell. It has a taste that tastes like what it says it's supposed to be. This tastes just like pumpkin pie. Mm. Mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Mm.
Does it balance out your insulin shot?
Mm. I can't have any more but they're so good. These are so good. I cannot wait to share these with my family. Actually, you know what? I don't think I think I'm like the only one. Maybe my wife might like pumpkin. I know Michael doesn't like pumpkin pie. I wonder if Ayla likes pumpkin pie. Well, needless to say, I will share. I will share. She's over there telling me to share. But guys, highly recommend these. If you like pumpkin pie, pick these out. Ooh. Hold on a second, guys. We got an aftertaste going on here.
Oh,
yes. Because
Wait,
it's not.
wait.
It's because it's not actually pumpkin pie.
he's gonna drop the kids off at the pool, and it's gonna smell like pumpkin pie in the bathroom.
There's
That would be
definitely-
impressive.
There's definitely a little bit of a chemical aftertaste,
Yes.
but my mouth still feels like I ate a.
What is that taste?
I'm getting the last of it. It's oh, guys. Whew, I don't know which scientist in what secret laboratory created the chemical concoction that makes chemicals taste like pumpkin pie, but damn, they did it. Sorry, they did a good job.
And we'll just ignore the metallic aftertaste.
Yeah.
Or the chemical
medicine, yeah.
that makes your face like
Yeah.
do that.
Woo, guys,
All of a sudden he's tasting colors, but hey,
it's still good. It's very good, guys. All right.
Thank
Thank you all for joining me for this episode.
Wait, I gotta tell you. While you left them damn things there for like a week, I snuck in and I dropped droplets of acid on them.
yeah. I know.
Not the kind that eats through your clothes. Yeah, you're tripping.
Okay.
Balls or peeps.
Tripping peeps.
That tastes like balls.
Oh, wonderful picture to share, Kodiak. Thank you. Oh, jeez.
That should be the thumbnail for this episode.
What are you drawing, Avery?
Trip balls. Tripping balls. No, tripping peeps.
Tripping peeps. Guys, these were and I am desperately looking for Halloween peeps. So if anybody out there sees some,
If there is a peep flavored vape, would you try it?
No. No. But
Still doing the peep flavored vodka though, right?
no. Is there really a peep flavored
No,
vodka?
Avery and I were gonna make them for you.
Oh, okay.
That sounds awesome.
Infused. Yeah.
Are you gonna smash peeps and put them into vodka?
No,
You just inject the peeps with vodka, dude.
Oh, the other way around. So okay. All right, I definitely have to try
Just
that.
don't tell him.
No, I wasn't. I mean, okay, vodka and Drano, but
This went dark.
So do you guys want to see the other two things I got that we'll be doing at a later date? Frankenberry roll-ups
What the absolute?
and Booberry Razzle Boo Blitz.
Okay, I
roll-ups.
thought they were roll-up cereal.
No, these are roll-ups based on the cereals.
Okay, You still have your in all this. It's funny you still haven't lost your '80s kid badge, because everything you do we would have loved in the '80s. So I don't even. I can't even hate.
And we still have previews to go through. We're not going to do it tonight. We're already an hour in, but I have Marvel and DC. Oh, I got to show you. Well, actually, no. I am going to show you one thing. No, I'm not. I'm going to save it. I'm going to save it.
Just show us the one thing. You can't
right.
tease us like that.
All right, I'll show you the one thing. Hold on.
Besides, I don't want to look at your face anymore.
Okay. So in the Marvel previews, whoops, camera's not. In the Marvel previews, there is for the Star Wars. This is books coming out in December, which, as everybody knows, there's a new Star Wars movie coming out, right? So the Star Wars titles, well, a couple of the Star Wars titles are doing alternate covers in which it's called Star Wars Greatest Moment variant cover. Okay. Now, here's the funny thing. In this month, they solicit 2 Star Wars Greatest Moment variant covers. The first one is for Star Wars Empire Ascendant #1 by Michael Golden, which is...
Kodiak.
But you know what the image is? It's Rey jumping over the TIE fighter. That's the Star Wars Greatest Moment.
Of course.
That they picked. And then the other one is...
it's better than Luke, I'm your father.
It's for Star Wars Dr. Aphra #40. The Star Wars Greatest Moment variant cover is by Terry Dodson. And it's Rey and Kylo fighting the Red Guard.
They just don't care about Star Wars anymore.
So they had the entire 9 movies to pick from, and to pick the greatest moments in Star Wars, and they picked 2 with Rey and 1 with Kylo.
Did you hear that Brie Larson's going to be in the new Star Wars trilogy?
Wonderful.
They're not going to make a new Star Wars trilogy with.
They brought on officially they brought on Kevin Feige to co-produce with Kennedy. So Feige's going to produce a couple of movies, Star Wars movies, and supposedly in the article he's quoted as saying that he's already talked to one of his favorite, some like high superstar actor to star in at least one. And then there was another article that had suggested that it was like they came out like 2 days before that 2 days before he even said that it seriously looks like Brie Larson's going to be the lead in at least one of the Star Wars films.
Well, have you guys been seeing any of the YouTube videos where they're talking about how Marvel's Marvel is getting Spider-Man back for the movies again? I haven't watched the videos.
I haven't watched the videos yet. I saw that though.
Yeah. But just like I said, they want to make money, so they're going to do it. All right. So Todd, are you going to show us some auction stuff, or are we going to save that for another day?
I don't know. I mean, you saved me till after the peep show. So. I'm not sure.
Whatever. We're already an hour and 20 minutes in, so I can ditch you any second. So.
Yeah, I'll show you. I might as well.
All right. We're gonna do a segment. This is Todd's very own segment on the Hero Hour, where he shows us, auction stuff. Are you gonna share your screen or what?
I am. Yeah.
I don't think you are.
You gotta give me a second, bro.
Oh, okay.
All right, so we got a couple. Let me move this over here. All right, so we got a couple things. You know what? Let me do this. Let me stop sharing for just a second, and I'm just gonna pop open. Just save me time, so I don't have to.
Oh, you're killing me.
What?
Are you trying to tell me you weren't ready for this?
I'm always ready. I'm born ready. I'll be even more born ready in about 2 seconds. Speaking of which, I did find out something really interesting, and that is, so I signed up to Steve Rude's mailing list, just for kicks, and he does absolutely post in the auction sites. Like he definitely posts in the auction sites, because like that was like the first thing. Is like, yeah, there's auction sites every week. We're posting stuff. And I was like, okay, so he's just using it as a way to get rid of stuff that he can't sell. But the thing that's interesting about it too is that he let me share the screen now. He like really I don't want to say overcharges, but some of his pieces that he tries to push through his newsletter are like $1,500, $2,000, something like that. And I mean, I'm not saying that they're not worth that, because they're the pieces that are priced that are beautiful. But then his pages on the auction sites usually sell anywhere from anywhere around $200 to $300.
Right.
So like you can get a good Nexus page for a couple $100. So all right, so very first thing, we have more Rob Haynes. He's absolutely is
it's either him or somebody who's got a bunch of his stuff that's
it's got to be him, man. It's got
really?
Yeah, either him. I mean, whoever this is owns all 3 issues. So I'm assuming it's Rob Haynes, because who else would own literally all the issues? This is awesome. These are actually really cool pages. Look at this. These are actually really good Daredevil shots.
We can't see it.
Oh,
we're still just looking at the
Yeah, you got to switch which browser, which window.
Wait, what do you mean? I'm sharing the right browser.
No, the window.
All we see is a list. We're not looking at the pages.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
This is an issue. Maybe it might be with the browser. I actually did a live call. Let me share my. So it's I think it's a Zoom. It might even be the browser. I don't know, because it won't record tabs. So let me do this.
Well, we were seeing the pages. And then
no, you weren't, because I was flipping through them. I was flipping through tabs and stuff.
All right. Well, while you figure that out, I'm gonna go get some water. I'll be right back.
What were you saying, Avery? What were you saying?
The list, then it switched to a different page. It wasn't flipping through.
Okay, yeah.
You gotta switch to the tab.
Well, I was switching to. It's supposed to record the actual browser, so it should have recorded the whole thing. But I'll just do desktop. Now you should see my desktop, right?
Yeah.
All right, so now you're seeing the close-ups of the Rob Haynes pages. Yeah. So, but look at these shots of Daredevil, dude. Like this backflip right here. Isn't that cool? This is a great page.
The only thing I don't like about his stuff is that there's no line weighting.
Yeah, I mean, that's just gorgeous. I think he would have been bigger if he had actually hit it with like solid blacks, you know?
Yeah.
His stuff was really pretty, but he left it so much to the colorist.
Yeah, it looks like keyframes of animation.
It does, yeah. And then
it's good. It's good. It's really good. It's just there's no line weights. There's no spotting of blacks.
Yeah. I mean, he was really trying to do an animation style. Like, what if these things were animated?
Yeah, like I would have hated to be the colorist.
Yeah, the colorist had a lot of work. All right, so I'm going to switch to another one.
Cool. No, I really appreciate you guys putting up with me.
We don't. We talk about you behind your back.
No, we talk about him to his face.
So this is
all right. It's all right.
I gotta move the.
That's awesome.
This is a Gil Kane, rough cover. He's got a sign down there. Isn't that awesome?
Oh yeah, dude, is that Dracula?
Baron Strucker.
Oh, Baron Strucker. Okay.
But you notice the final image is different from the sketch.
Yeah.
So it might be. Yeah, isn't that cool? I thought that was really cool. It's something that's like not going to be super expensive because the sketches are never as much as the full page, you know.
Yeah, right, but still that'd be something very cool to own.
It's kind of a really cool layout using the actual, typeface and so forth.
With it. That's awesome.
A nice Kirby page.
Yeah. Oh, dude, that's so bad.
So why don't you get that one, Todd? Why don't you try to get that one?
Because it's gonna sell for like $4,000.
Or more.
Like how cool that is.
I mean, multiple shots like that of Captain America by Kirby.
Oh, I know, dude. I would kill for a nice Kirby. I gotta ask you guys: was this image of this close up of this weird looking dude? Was that in the How to Draw Comics a Marvel Way?
I don't know. Kirby did that kind of shot of weird, creepy dudes a lot.
All the time.
So,
Mhm.
yeah. So he's probably drawn those exact poses of somebody else
Yeah.
times. Like the way he would lead you with a hand coming in like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, this was
yeah.
also his phase of where he wasn't even erasing at this point. He was just drawing straight up, picking apart and drawing it. You know? It's pretty awesome. So what else we got here? Let me move this down. I gotta move this over a little bit. So this is interesting. This is Michael Lark. This is Michael Lark. It's actually the entire book of sketches, like the entire issue of Gotham Central,
Oh, really?
issue number 4, I believe.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and it's
all his layouts.
all the layouts, the entire book.
Huh.
Look at that.
That's awesome.
That's pretty cool, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I just like it. Look, I'm looking at the blue line printouts, and I'm like, man, I kind of want it just for the blue line printouts. Like, that's actually pretty cool, right?
Yeah, that is kind of sweet.
And I have to say, like, Gotham Central still to this day is one of my all-time favorite books. I thought it was a really good book. It was a really good book. I mean, it's so well drawn, man. So I don't know. I found this really interesting.
That is very cool.
So Larry Lieber has been launching a bunch of stuff lately. So I believe he's the brother of Stan Lee.
Mm-hmm.
At least that's what I've heard. I didn't even know Stan Lee had a brother, to be honest with you. But he wrote it with Stan Lee. So Stan Lee signed all of these, or signed all of them. So it's a great way to get like a really cool piece of art with Stan Lee's signature on it.
Oh yeah.
Very cool.
And this one,
And those are all from the like daily strips, right?
yeah, these are the daily strips. And actually, Stanley Larry Lieber is going to be at Comic-Con on Friday. So I'm actually going to see if I can maybe get one of these from him. He used to have stacks of them. And I was like, oh, yeah, I should get it because they were all signed by Stan Lee. But I never did. This is kind of a cool way to get like a little Daredevil in there, too.
Oh yeah.
Not the best art. Some of it is better than others. You know?
Yeah. Some of it looks really good.
Some of it's really good. Some of it's kind of like, meh. But like I said, what you're really doing is you're getting a really cool collaboration between the two guys, you know?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's one of the other things about original art. It's something nobody else has. So,
Right.
ooh.
That's dope.
So this is Steve Rude Birdman.
That looks so good.
I think I remember seeing that page on his website.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
That looks so freaking awesome.
It's gonna sell for like $300.
What?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
All the other Birdman stuff has been selling for like $200 to $300. Isn't that gorgeous?
Well, it's recent stuff, and it's not his. You know, it's not like it's his character.
Yeah.
And I would pay more if it was, you know, one of his characters, like Nexus or something, you know, or the Moth, you know.
Yeah.
But
Now this one's gonna be cool. This is an original Steve Rude painting.
oh yeah,
Isn't that awesome?
It is.
Look at that. Look at the gorgeous light behind her.
wow,
That's pretty awesome, right?
That is pretty. But that's based on the movie version, isn't it?
Yeah, I think he was like looking at that poster or something.
Do you know if it was a promotional thing or something? Or
I don't think so. I don't think it was.
Oh.
So this is Wally Wood's sketchbook.
That's gonna bring some cash.
Isn't that cool?
Oh yeah.
And apparently it's not like there's not most of the book is empty. It's not a lot of pages.
Oh, okay.
But it has like all of his ideas for like all of the like Thunder Agents and all kinds of crazy stuff, right?
Oh wow.
Like basically years of ideas were or character titles and character names were in here, and like little sketches and stuff. So like if I'll read it says, here's the point of origin for many of Wood's more enduring sci-fi comedy fantasy characters, already celebrated for his mad spoofs and his serious tales of space exploration and naturalistic horror. Wood used these private studio pages to conceptualize notions and scenarios that would carry him into the 1960s. Here are the first references to the personalities who would become the Thunder Agents. The raw material for a signature Wood character, the semi-human Animan, as seen in Witzen magazine, blah, blah, blah. Many other ideas never grew beyond these first notations. It's about a 120-page book. 75 pages of it have nothing on them, which sounds like me.
I like the majority of the book though.
Yeah, so it's got about like 50, was that 50 pages out of 120?
Yeah.
That's about half the book, but I mean, you know, that's pretty cool. I think if you know, considering that Wally Wood stuff is like freaking expensive, you know, you got some cool kind of like little sketches in there. It'd be kind of cool to own. I've always thought it'd be cool to own somebody's sketchbook.
Oh yeah.
And this is actually his Wally Wood creepy number 41. His rough layouts. Like, look how rough this was.
Oh yeah.
Look how rough that is for his pages.
Oh, I love that sketch at the top, dude.
Isn't that cool?
Oh, dude, that's awesome.
Yeah, dude. The little woman, like the chick down there.
Yeah, I love that stuff.
That's very cool.
I love this. It says 1,000-year war, but you die today. I mean, that's pretty cool, right?
That is very cool.
Yeah. All right, let's see what else we got. And then we got this other Wally Wood thing. This is a preliminary cover rough. So this was like his sketch for the cover for something called Lunar Tunes.
Oh wow!
Look at that.
Still pretty good.
Yeah.
Huh.
I mean, I like his adult, like his you know.
Yeah, that's the best stuff. But that's
it's still very Wally Wood, you know.
Yeah.
And then we've got two more. So this is do you guys know George Wonder at all?
I'm not familiar.
So
That name doesn't sound familiar.
George Wonder did Terry and the Pirates.
Okay.
Back in the day. But I've never been I didn't really know him too much because it was kind of before my time. But Avery, look at the folds in the cloth.
I know.
Look at this, dude.
Oh yeah.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah, it's fantastic.
I was like, I mean, the faces are super caricaturized, which is like whatever. It's just the style. But like, look at the detail in the clothing and basically the detail in everything else.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
Isn't that gorgeous?
Yeah, these aren't as good as my Rugrats strips, but yeah, they're good.
Bro, look at that.
Damn.
Right? Just like the brushwork. I instantly thought of you, dude. I was like, oh my God, like look how clean that brush is.
Exactly.
Now, are they selling all those together? Or are they selling them
all
individually?
together? Yeah, and it's all. I think it's all sequential. 6, 3, 4, 3. I don't know what those numbers mean anything, but it's the I can actually find out. It's yeah. I mean, they're selling them all together for sure, but it's Cold War Red Menace Adventure brings out the best in wonder, packs the loose knit extended narrative with cinematic angles, moody lighting, episodes date from 6/24 11/16 through 11/18 11/21 11/24 all from 1953. Oh, there's more. I didn't even know there's more. It's actually two pack sets. So here's the other ones. Dude, look at that. I gotta admit, I can actually get in. I can get into those faces, dude. I kind of like it. Look at those planes.
That's
That was awesome.
Yes.
I don't know, man. There's just something about it. Like,
yeah,
really expressive. Isn't that cool? I don't know, man. I kind of just became a George Wonder fan.
Sure.
I don't know. There's just something about it.
Now, Terry and the Pirates for that time frame was pretty popular, but
Yeah.
I bet you could find something else he might have worked on that might be a lot cheaper to pick up,
Probably, yeah. There's another set of George Wonder pages up for auction too, but yeah, these are pretty cool. All right, so I got one more for you tonight. Ready?
Okay.
You guys are gonna like this.
Aaron Weisenfeld,
Yeah,
Wolverine, Deadpool. Very cool.
Deadpool.
Death Blow.
I mean, Death Blow. Damn. Yeah, I'm tired.
Look at that, dude.
What the?
Isn't that awesome?
Yeah, it's not
What
bad.
happened to this guy? Where the hell did this guy go?
I don't know.
I know he's doing like paintings now or something. Like he went like more towards fine art. But man, he was just killing it. Like this is one of my all-time favorite books. This is Wolverine, Death Blow Wolverine. Isn't that fantastic?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that brought back memories for me.
Yeah, I don't think I have those issues. I'll have to look and see if I can find them.
The George Wonder. I have to look at some other stuff, and then you can always, Oh yeah, here's some more Terry and the Pirates, George Wonder stuff. Check this out, Avery. Wow. Look at that.
That's a Saturday strip.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Look at those. Look how balanced that composition is.
Well, you kind of had to because the word balloons took up so much space,
Yeah.
Wow.
They don't make them like this anymore, man.
No.
No, they don't. You probably you could produce work like that and no one would publish you.
No, I know. I saw actually. I snagged the image. Let me see if I can find it. I snagged. Yeah. Check this out. I was trolling the site.
Oh damn.
Gil Kane and John Romita.
That's gorgeous.
That's an expensive page. This page.
Oh, I bet.
This cover sold for $170,000. But look, hold on. Sorry. But like, just the way that the composition and the like the black inks,
Mm-hmm.
Look how beautiful that is.
It's pretty awesome. It's perfect.
And I think that's all like those little like white sketch marks. I think that's all razor blade. Remember how they used to do that stuff?
Oh yeah, because the way it skips.
Skips, yeah. So I think that's all like he was doing these. It's actually pretty cool if you can see it. Like he's got some white out there for like some of the splash marks over the black ink.
Mm-hmm.
But like if you look, like I can zoom in. I got a really good image here. Like look, he did the brush work and then like went back over it with.
Oh yeah, you can
razor.
see cuts in the paper.
He's cutting into the paper.
Yeah, you can see little dabs of like white acrylic or something.
Yeah, but isn't that cool? Like it really looks like rain though.
Yeah,
it looks like water. Anyway, I saw this and I was like, oh my god, like this is kind of my dream style. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, it's great.
Like just I don't care. Like it's so just those like a little more modern style of drawing, but like with that kind of brushwork with just
I don't even know if you need a more modern style of drawing if it's that perfect.
That's yeah, I know. I don't know if you could. I don't know if you could beat any of this stuff. It's just so gorgeous.
That is very nice.
Yeah. So that's what I got for you guys tonight.
It's pretty awesome.
Very cool. Very cool. Well, I'm glad you shared.
Anytime.
All right. All right. Well, guys, we're going to go ahead and wrap up this evening. I know some of us have to be at work tomorrow morning. Some of us have to be there even earlier than I do. And, you know, I want to give you an opportunity to get at least an hour of sleep or so. But everybody out there, D, Repulsor X or EXZY, Eagle, Ahmed, Dillard, everybody else who was out there, Fearful Milk. Oh, yeah, that's right. Fearful Milk was here too. The Burning One, Evan, thank you guys so much for joining us this evening. I hope you were entertained. And if anybody of you had to dip out, know that the video will be up and you guys check it out at any time. We're going to do this one more time before our trip to New York. So Monday we'll do another show, and then we won't have another show till the following Wednesday. Oh my gosh.
We're not going to do a live show here?
Well, no, I'm going to be in New York. I can't do live streaming. I don't have enough followers to do remote live streaming.
Andrew,
I'll be making
Andrew,
videos. What?
You can use his Wi-Fi in his apartment.
Yeah, I know. Well, yeah. Well, we'll see. We'll see. I don't know if I'm technologically smart enough to be able to do that.
Well, that's true.
It works the same.
Maybe we could live stream from your. I mean, as long as you have a decent enough setup, like a camera and a microphone, maybe we could do that.
Hold on, I got one more for you. One more, real quick, because I could do this all night. One more. Let me.
All right, we'll wait. Oh wow, is that Brett Booth?
You nailed it. Good job, dude.
Well, I knew he worked on Kindred, but I mean, it doesn't look well. That particular panel doesn't look like Brett Booth.
Brett Booth, yeah.
It looks like Brett Booth at the time.
Yeah. All right, I can see.
Wicked, isn't it?
Yeah, well, I'm just that good.
I don't know, man. I'm not a brute.
Well, show us the rest of the page.
I did. I scrolled down.
No, we didn't see any. Well, all we see is the top panel.
God damn it! With the stupid, I don't know what. Here, hold on. Let me share the whole thing again. I don't understand why it's doing that. It's just silly. All right, desktop. Now can you see?
Yep. Oh yeah, that's definitely Brett Booth.
Yeah, good shot though, dude. Look at that. It's super 90s, right?
Yep, it absolutely is. That's the epitome of 90s is an image like that.
Just excellent. I don't know. I've never been a huge Brett Booth fan, but I just came across this page and I was like, you know what? This is like really cool. It's like really, really cool. All right. That's it for me.
All right. I appreciate you sharing, my friend. All right. Hold on just a quick second. And once again, everybody, thanks a lot for joining us. Hope you enjoyed the show, and we'll see you all Monday. Bye, everybody.
Later.
Bye-bye.